Hey everyone, finish watching the next episode of Mystic Force, The Snow Prince. While Nick is training with Daggeron, they're both pulled into another dimension. Daggeron recognizes it. It's the realm of the Snow Prince. They meet the Snow Prince, who informs Daggeron that he has strayed from his path. The prince appoints Nick to be Daggeron's teacher for a day. In the underworld, the Terrors take part in the selection ceremony. Megahorn is finally granted the chance he's been waiting for. Nick's first lesson as teacher to Daggeron is how to ride a motorcycle. Daggeron isn't a fan of this. He has a flying carpet. Why does he need to know how to ride a motorcycle? Their training is interrupted by Megahorn and they go to stop him. Daggeron is frustrated by Nick's choices. When he confronts him about it, Nick reminds him of what the Snow Prince said. Daggeron doesn't want to hear it. The Rangers are cornered by Megahorn and suddenly the Snow Prince appears. He looks back and tells Daggeron he's disappointed. Daggeron tries to understand what he means. The Snow Prince opens a portal to his dimension. He requests the Rangers come with him, but not Daggeron. Sculpin has consulted the Magic Lake and once again speaks with Lienbo. He tries to tempt Lienbo to leave by showing him images of the Rangers in danger. Daggeron sulks in the woods, and Phineas pops up to talk to him. Daggeron complains about how Nick is impulsive and disobedient. Phineas responds, "That sounds a lot like Lienbo." Daggeron comes to a realization and he rushes off to join the others. Daggeron rides in on his flying carpet. Snow Prince asks why he disobeyed his orders to come here. When Daggeron tells him that he's following his gut, the Snow Prince is satisfied and decides that Daggeron has learned what he wanted him to. In the underworld, Sculpin gives Necroli a red scale. Megahorn grows and is joined by another terror. Things look bad, but suddenly Lienbo jumps in to help. He drags the terror back to the underworld and goes back to guard the master. Necroli stealthily plants the scale on him. The Rangers defeat Megahorn. Later, Daggeron practices riding on Nick's motorcycle while Nick practices riding on his flying carpet. Claire and Udana track Lienbo to the Magic Lake but are captured by Hecatoid. A lot goes on in this one. I kind of like the idea of a mentor/teacher needing to learn to be more open to different perspectives. I think it could have been set up better, especially in Udana's absence. With her gone, we should have had Daggeron stepping up to take over, but his old ways of thinking end up doing more harm than good. Instead, this plot kind of just comes out of nowhere. The only time Daggeron was in the wrong, and even this is a stretch, is a few episodes ago when he was off training when he should have been in closer contact with the Rangers. The Snow Prince is an interesting being I can't wait to learn more about. He has a unique look, and with his dimension being all snow, I wonder if he has any connection to Udana's powers. Daggeron says that he was a mentor to the original Mystic Warriors. Could he be the one who gave them their powers, or taught them magic in the first place? Daggeron's flying carpet is acknowledged here, and it's kind of weird how it really hasn't gotten any mention previously. This is another thing I think should have had more build-up over the past episodes. At the very least, give it some clearer focus. When he rides it into battle, it's a perfectly acceptable moment, but I think it could have been stronger if he'd come in riding Nick's motorcycle instead. It's unusual that a plot focuses so heavily on Daggeron, but Genji isn't featured at all. Phineas's role here is fine. He gets to overact when he drops a fish he caught. Not much more to say about his whole bit. Sculpin is shown to be one of the more clever terrors when he decides on a scheme to lure Lienbo away from the lake. He's my favorite of the terrors so far. He reminds me of Diabolico in a way. He has a clear set of morals and motivations. Well, maybe not clear, but we know what he wants. Claire and Udana pop up here and there and get captured, so I guess we don't get a whole episode focusing on them. It's too bad. Udana never got a focus episode of her own. Maybe she'll at least have the opportunity to retrieve her snow staff and get her powers back. Korag is no longer guarding it. Maybe Lily will help. She's still in the underworld and probably wants to find a way to make the Rangers trust her. Pretty good episode this time. Looking forward to the rest. Only a few more episodes to go. That's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
Oh, darn it, Carl. You always get away.